everybody, it's Diane. I'm here to do sort of a wrap-up session. All these many weeks I've been doing the exercises in this book. There it is. I want to see it one more time. So I've got quite a body of work here. I've got all this. Plus I did, well, this right off the top of the back cover. That was child's art. And then two in here I might as well show right now. This was birds. And then horoscope, which I just did my sign. And then I had one more large one just on poster board. I can't find it. It's somewhere around here. I can't find it. It was Buster Keaton for Secret Message was the exercise. Sorry, nobody probably cares anyway. It's not here. So I just thought we'd go through these quick, just so you can see, and I can make a big mess here. So we started with 5-minute collages, and that's what these all are. I didn't really like that prompt. I'm not used to working on a, well, you know, I've only got a half hour or something, that's fine. But then I can continue with it. It's not like you have to be done in 5 minutes. I didn't really like that one. I mean, it was fun to try it, but I wouldn't do it again. Okay, then we had White, and I'm not quoting his titles verbatim. That was kind of cool. I don't know that I'd do it again, but I'm glad I did it. It was interesting. All right, then it was Black and White. Same thing. I'm not in a big hurry to do it again, but I like these. And then it was adding color to a black and white collage. And you may recall, I didn't do so well at this. I think they're okay. If I did it again, I would do paint. These were oil pastels. So I learned that lesson. And then there was a whole series here of colors. Just, you know, monochromatic. So I've got orange, red, pink, yellow, green, blue, and purple. Then I did like neutral, brownish, tan. Oh, that's that. Okay, that's that. That was fun. I would do that again. Doing that many at once is a little stupid on my part, but that was fun. And then we had the only one that was a total failure for me was that decollage, where you're supposed to peel away layers, and it just would not work for me. So I turned them into numbers was the next prompt. So, I mean, those are cool. I'm kind of mad at the decollage was a total failure, but then we had finger painting, where you're supposed to add paint to a collage with just, your finger, which I do that quite a bit. This was no big challenge for me. So those are pretty nice. I like those. Then tissue paper, which I've done that before too, but not a lot. So that was kind of cool. I like those a lot. Cardboard, add cardboard, or work on cardboard, or incorporate cardboard in some way. Those are cool. And I, would do that again. That's neat. Maps. I don't think that's any big challenge for any collage person. End up using maps quite a bit. But those turned out nice. I like those. Storybook. Use, old type readers and that kind of thing. Those are nice. And then home, which I did my own take on that. You were supposed to really interpret what home means to you. I just did. Mine really, you could call it houses. That's sort of what I did. Seeing double. Remember where you're supposed to have duplicate an image? That's okay. I probably wouldn't do it again, honestly. That's it. I like the way these turned out, but it's probably not something I would think to do again, you know what I mean? And then Flora, which is nothing really new either for me. But so these turned out nice. This way. Recycle. Remember, get stuff out of your recycle bin. I did not really care for that. It was, I don't know. I didn't have a lot of cool stuff in my bin. If it was in the bin, I didn't want it. You know, but it was fun to try it. Then we had scan. So this is all digital stuff I just scanned. That's that. That's fun. It's definitely a whole different, you know, technique. It's not gluing or anything, so that's very different. Then we had your favorite pastime, and he did baseball, so I just went with that because I like baseball too. Those I like. And then ads, work with ads, and I used old ads. Yeah, and I went a little nutty with this too and did what, 5? Yeah, that's a little extreme. That, and then the next one, remember, was comic book, and I didn't want to cut up a comic book, so I scanned a paper. And then when I scanned it, I thought, oh, that's kind of cool. And I still didn't do anything with it, but I still make a neat envelope. Wouldn't that be fun? So remember, you can do that. And we had transportation. Those are fine. Those are cool. Pattern tissue. What was this one? This doesn't go there. I don't remember what this one was for. I'm going to think about that. Pattern tissue. Or do these two go together? I don't remember. Okay, we'll hold off with that. Patterns, I mean, not pattern tissue, but patterns. So I did a bunch of those. I think it was 6. Yeah. Alright, then these were their own thing. What was the prompt? Oh, handwriting. How can I forget that? There's handwriting right there. That's what those were. Okay, and then with the pattern, sewing patterns, I made 3 cards too that are still here. I didn't send them to anybody yet. Alright, then the other part of the child's art, I did actual collages with it. And that one too, keep in mind, you were supposed to collaborate with a child and, you know, both pick and choose things and stuff. I didn't do that. I just used child's art. And then we had photos. Use old photos. Those turned out nice. Yeah, these are bigger, obviously. Those are fine. Then we had the 4 seasons. That was nice, and I think these are very nice. I do like them. And actually, if you really wanted to get into it, it would be cool to frame them either individually and then put them on your wall as a grouping, or you know, have a mat cut for 4. That would be pretty cool. I don't have any wall space in my house at this moment. Those were fun. I like the way they turned out. I think I mentioned though in the video, it's a little time consuming because you're making 4 at once, but they're entirely unrelated things. It's not just like flowers, you know, whatever. You have to look for spring stuff and then, you know, summer stuff. So that took a little time. And then the notebook I made, because I knew I wasn't really going to like this one, it was pick one thing from every page of a magazine. So I made a notebook because I knew I wasn't going to like the collage enough to keep it. So now I have a notebook. And then I guess this was the last one, and you all know my feelings on that. Add one item every day for a week. So that was that. Okay, plus the missing one that we can't find. I'm glad I did this. It was fun. It certainly gave me something to do. And there's our truck going by, sorry. And I certainly, like I said, have a great body of work here for just myself, or journaling cards, or, you know, whatever. Send somebody in this case. Did I learn anything? Was kind of my question. I don't know. I mean, I definitely did stuff I wouldn't have normally done. I definitely did stuff I didn't like. So, that teaches you things too, what you don't like to do. I will say, I feel though like my work still looks like me. That I still didn't really, kind of uh, evolve, really start doing stuff like his. It still looks like Diane. Whether that's a good thing or not, I don't know. But anyway, so there it is. Thanks for watching all these videos. I hope you got some tips, inspiration, ideas, something out of it. I do recommend that book. I've had it a long time. I do look at it now and then. You just got a little free time. You need a little inspiration. It is nice to pick something like that up. Okay, thanks for joining me. Have a very nice day out there.